Welcome back to my CS230 prep series, a rapid introduction to C. This is the Hello World episode, the first programming in C episode. So first we're going to talk about what is C all about. C, if you did not know, is a compiled language as opposed to an interpreted language like Python and JavaScript. C also compiles to machine code, which means it runs really fast. It doesn't compile to a virtual machine like Java and C#. Also, C is a pretty low-level language, which means the machine code resulting from its compilation is pretty similar to what you're going to be writing. It has no garbage collection, and it's not object-oriented, which means it has no classes or objects, as opposed to languages like Java and C++ that do. Okay, so now I'm going to get started on the Hello World project. I'm just going to create a new test file. Name it hello world.c. So now that we have this new file, every program needs a main, which is what will run when you execute the program. So the way you do that in C is just int main like this, and this is the main function. So the code you write in here is going to be run when you execute the program. The reason it returns an int is because that's the exit code. The program running the reason main returns an int is because that's the exit code, and an exit code of 0 means success, and an exit code that's non-zero usually means failure, such as, for example, returning 1 is like the default, like, oh, I encountered an error, and you like programmed it to return 1 when you encounter an error. So I'm just going to return 0 right here, and this means success. An alternative is return exit success in C. This is defined in standard library, but we're going to get to including just now. So to print, we're going to include the standard io.h library. So IO stands for input output. So it's stdio.h in these angle brackets. It's how you include. So this just brings over all the functions and stuff defined in standard IO and allows you to use them. So we're going to use printf, which is the function that prints to the console. And what printf takes is the first argument is a string that'll print. So we're going to type right in here, hello world. And then you just type a backslash and then an N for a new line. And now the program is complete. Now we're going to compile and run the code. So I'm just going to hit Control and then the tilde button to bring up the terminal and connect to the EdLab. I'm going to navigate to this folder, which is in CS230 Intro to C. Clear the console. List what's in this folder, just making sure I have hello world.c. I've saved it. So now I'm just going to compile, and the compiler we use is GCC. GCC, and then the first argument is going to be the name of this file, which is hello world.c. So this will compile hello world.c. If I press enter, if I list what is in my directory, it has a.out. And a.out is just the result of GCC. So I can do ./a.out, and it will run this code. So if I hit enter right here, hello world, that's perfect. One other thing that you can do that's common is name the output instead of a.out. Let's say you want it to be hello world. You can do GCC hello world.c, and then the option for it is -o hello world. And now if I list those here, I also have hello world. And if I run that with /hello world, enter, it prints hello world, it runs this code. And that's all for hello world.